Welcome back to our YouTube channel, guys. We are going to make our blondies today. So if you have seen me on IGTV do a blondie recipe, this was another blondie recipe. We're going to do a new and improved blondie recipe with all the hints and tips and everything along the way. So let's get into it. We've got butter, white chocolate, caster sugar, plain flour, and we've got our eggs. So to begin with, we're going to put our butter and our white chocolate together in a bowl and we're going to melt it in the microwave. You can use any white chocolate, you can use Milky Bar, you can use white buttons, you can use Asda's own white chocolate, you can use whatever you like. We'll just make sure that we've got enough, which is about that, there we go. And we'll pop this in the microwave and melt it together. What were you trying to say to me at the start?
I think I was waiting for the hi guys.
Hi guys. Did I not do that? Oh, missed that right
Go
now.
quickly now.
Hi guys.
Oh, that was weird.
Hi guys. Is that better? White chocolate, butter, into the microwave. We're going to put this on for 2.5 minutes. Whilst that is melting, we're going to break the eggs into the bowl and we need 8. So I'm going to pop 8 eggs into this bowl without getting any shell and without dropping one, she says. Well, that was a tough one. I've lost count now. 6, 7. Oh, one more and I haven't. Oh no! Oh! There we go. 8 eggs. We've prepped the eggs now, so they're going to go in when the white chocolate and the butter come out of the microwave. Then we're going to put sugar in, then we're going to put flour in. So we've just got these here waiting and ready, and I'm going to stir the flour just to break up the chunks that are in it. Right, okay, so we've whisked the flour to help break down the chunks, and now we're going to get the white chocolate and the butter out of the microwave. Okay, so as you can see, this isn't fully melted, so we're going to give it a stir and then we're going to pop it back in the microwave. You can still see the buttons, you still see the shape of the buttons, but if you stir them, they will start to melt. You want to make sure that you give it a good stir to evenly distribute the heat throughout your mixture. Pop it back in for another 2 minutes and then we'll come back to that in a moment. Oh god. So as you can see, the white chocolate is fully melted, the butter's melted. You just need to stir it together. Make sure that you haven't got any of this butter residue left. You want it to be a completely white chocolatey looking mix. So we'll keep stirring that until it's all combined. Always remember as well, even when you get a product out of the microwave, it will continue to keep cooking because the heat will still be retained within the product that's melted. So as you can see, that's fully melted, fully combined and ready to go. So let's go and put our eggs in. I'm just going to break the eggs up with my whisk, just so it's a little bit easier for me to mix these into the white chocolate mix. So you don't need to beat them, you don't need to do anything. I've just I've just broke the eggs up. So we're going to pop those into the white chocolate and the butter mixture and we're going to stir that well. You don't want to beat it, but you want to stir it very, very well. So you want to make sure that this is very well combined. It should start to go shiny and it may look like it will split. It will go kind of very gloopy, it will go very strange consistency, and this is absolutely fine. It kind of looks like gooey custard. So yeah, gooey custard is the consistency you're looking for. Now we need to add the sugar. So pop your caster sugar onto the top of that mixture and then stir and fold your sugar in. So I'll go around the bowl, scraping the edges, cut through the centre and continue to do this until all of the sugar is completely combined. It's very easy to see when you're making blondies whether you've got sugar lumps. It's not as easy when you're making the brownie recipe because obviously it's a darker mixture, you can't see through it. So this does make it a lot easier. You can see where the sugar lumps are. As you can see, it hasn't took me very long to mix that in. that is completely combined, and it's still gloopy, but it's got a grainy texture to it, which is absolutely normal. It's because you've added sugar in. So now we're going to pop the flour on top of this, and we're going to mix this in. Again, folding it in, go around the edge, scraping the sides, and then cut through the centre. This will take a little bit longer to combine, so just continue until you've got no visible flour chunks left. Make sure that you always scrape in the bottom of the bowl as well. Sometimes some sneaky bits of flour can sit at the bottom. You want to make sure that that's mixed in, else it will bake in the blondie. That's what it should look like when it's fully combined. This is ready to put into your tins. So we use the same tins every time. If you've watched my other videos, you'll have seen them. They're approximately A4 size silver foil tin trays. And this mixture that we've made today makes 2 trays. You can weigh it, you can distribute it however you wish between the 2 trays, but I'm used to it, so I'm just going to tip it in. I'm going to halve it by eye, making sure to scrape the bowl down, and then push your mixture into the corners, making sure that your blondie mix is completely even throughout the tin. And now you can either add a spread, jam, etc., or you can pop it into the oven. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one into the oven like this, and then I'm going to show you one with a spread in to show you how to get that nice swirl effect inside a blondie. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to put a spread slash sauce into your blondie or brownie. You can apply this to any pre-baked mixture, uncooked mixture rather, like as in before it's baked. You'll need a bag, you'll need the spread or sauce that you're going to put into your brownie or blondie. You'll need a small utensil to swirl into said brownie or blondie, and a pair of scissors. So put the sauce or spread into your bag. Make sure that it's not cut yet, else it's gonna drip out there. We're gonna use jam in our blondie because that's one of our most popular selling items. So you've got your jam in your bag, twist the end and cut the other end off. So you want to do a little end. You don't want to do a lot, to be fair. You just want it to be quite small, just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to do lines down the tray. So we'll start in this corner, and we push the bag a little bit into the mixture and squeeze, and do this kind of technique all the way through the blondie. Then get your thin utensil and start at a corner and go the opposite way to the way that you've piped the jam, and do it in nice even lines. And if you want to, you can go around the edge as well to make sure that that's pushed into the rest of the mixture. So that's how you do a nice swirl, and now that is ready to go into the oven and be baked.
So what do you want me to do?
B-roll me in my Crocs.
You want me to B-roll you in your Crocs? Right, okay.
I mean, the brush is like added as well.
Alright then. Let's give it a go.
Okay, so we'll do it in the tray. We'll do it in the tin. Ideally, I would recommend you leaving this overnight to cut it, but we're going to show you the fresh baked goods.